I'm thinking my channel is due for a vlog, so I wanted to bring the camera along today and throughout this weekend. And today I just have a couple errands to run. I'm gonna go to the Sephora sale. I thought I'd bring you along. I did stop and grab a matcha. I went and actually got Brett a coffee this morning while I was out, and from Starbucks, and the Christmas cups are out. So I was like, oh, later today I'm gonna go get myself a matcha and get my festive Christmas cup. These just make me so happy. So I have my festive Christmas matcha. It's just an iced almond milk matcha, unsweetened. So it's not too festive of a drink, but it's in the festive cup. And then, yeah, like I said, I wanted to go to Sephora. The Sephora sale's going on. I have to run to HomeGoods. I thought I could kind of show you a little bit of what I get there. And then this weekend, Brett and I are hosting some family. So I don't know, I just thought I could kind of bring the camera around, like how I prepare to get the apartment ready for hosting, and nothing too crazy, just a couple aunts and uncles are coming over that haven't seen our place yet that we're excited to have over. And yeah, so I just thought, let me just come in to my channel with just a fun, chill vlog, chatty chat with you guys. I am wearing my sleigh sweatshirt from Old Navy. I actually got this at Old Navy just the other day, just a couple days ago, and it's still, like, they had a ton in stock. I'm sure there's still stock online, and they had it a while ago, so I think there's plenty of these to go around. I just thought it was like, I think it was like 25 bucks or something, or like 30 bucks, something worth it to me. So I'm wearing this. It's so cozy. I literally have not taken it off, and I don't know if I can show you, but the back is so cute. Can you see the back right here? The back, can you see the back right here? It says North Pole. When your hair's up, I just think it's so cute. I think it's supposed to be pajamas, but I've been wearing it and rocking it because I love it. If it's not already clear, the holiday season is like my time to shine. I think my birthday's in December, so I think that just always has made me a Christmas girl. Obviously my dog's name is Joy. Just like the Christmas spirit, the Christmas joy is just such a fun time of year, especially being Brett and I were in Miami for the last 3 years, so last 3 Christmases. So being in Michigan now for Christmas is just so fun, and it's still early November, so it's not like there's like snow or anything like that yet, but decorations are starting to be put out. I'm at the mall right now and I see there's garland and wreaths at the mall. This is kind of a cool little find that I found over the summer. It's from CoverGirl. It's called the Clean Fresh Yummy, I guess, blurring lipsticks from CoverGirl. I have it in the shade Blur the Lines 240, and it's an interesting little lip product because it's kind of sheer but it's matte. So typically when you get sheer lip products, they're more glossy, just kind of a sheer little touch of something, but this is a more really lightweight sheer matte. So it's really nice just to keep in the purse. Hold on, let me take a sip of this matcha. I just wanted to ask, do you remember Vlogmas? Like, not my channel specifically, but a lot of vloggers will do Vlogmas in December. And how I remember it used to be, you would vlog every single day and upload a video every day of December up until Christmas. Some people would keep going past Christmas, whatever. But I remember it being like a YouTube video a day. Now, 10 years later, now that social media is a lot more short form content with Instagram and TikTok and stuff, would you rather see Vlogmas on my Instagram in forms of like a reel every single day of Vlogmas, like that kind of stuff? Would you rather see it as a reel, or would you rather see a YouTube video every single day of December? Or would you rather see just like a few Vlogmas videos like weekly, maybe like a weekly vlog? I would just love to know your thoughts on that and what you want to see. Obviously, I'm here to film what you want to see, but all of it sounds fun for me, all of it. So whatever, obviously I'm gonna pray about it, but whatever sounds fun, like, let me know what would be fun for you. Would you want to come to my channel and have a bunch of vlogs, like daily vlogs, or would you want to come and just kind of slowly have like, so you can keep up with it all? Let me know, because I'm open, and you know, my heart's in YouTube in this like longer form, but let me know, because I have so many plans for Vlogmas. So either way, you're gonna get the content. It's just, do you want it here on YouTube, or do you want it over shorter form on Instagram? Let me know. Okay, we should head into the Sephora sale. I did want to mention, I've mentioned this on my Instagram a lot, but my purse I wear all the time and I always get questions about it. I'll link her Instagram down below. It's actually a friend of a friend makes these bags, and they're repurposed designer bags. So It's just like a crossbody bag, like a faux leather crossbody bag, but then she takes old, like repurposed Louis Vuitton handbags and renews them and makes them into fun little designs. So this has this really cute like little sporty strap on it, and it has these two little pieces here, and then obviously the whole bag. It looks like the bum bag from Louis Vuitton, but it's just repurposed. So it's a friend of a friend, so that's special, and she hand makes every single one. And yeah, I think this purse was like 90 something or something like that, so really great price for what it is. I literally use it every day and I get so many compliments on it. Everyone wants to know where it's from, and I don't blame them because it's the best purse of all time. I did very good. I only got one thing from the Sephora sale, and it's something very, very good. The Summer Fridays lip oil. It's an in-between of like the gloss and then a balm. It's just such a great lip product. So I got mine in the shade Bare Sand. I did want to try it on. Sorry, the sun's kind of shining in here, but this was just gorgeous. I kind of love my lip glosses and something like this. I kind of like them a little bit lighter to kind of nude out my lips. I like a nude lip, but they just don't last super long. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. I love it. So that's all I got. I really used some self-control. Like I said, I didn't need anything. And I did film a couple clips in the mall, so I went to Sephora. I also ran into, I don't think Sephora likes you to film in there, so I tried not to film too many clips or to be discreet. And then I did go into Pottery Barn, and wow, everything in there is just so beautiful. It really inspired me. But anyways, I'm at Whole Foods. I'm just gonna run in here and get a couple of things. Here's just a quick overview of what I picked up at Whole Foods. This is our favorite bread. You keep it frozen. It's called Base Culture. They have a couple different kinds, but I got the sourdough and the cinnamon raisin. Regular sourdough. I think this is made in Michigan, this one. Some, for produce, just some berries and green beans. Our proteins, I got ground beef and some chicken wings. We're gonna have these. Bunch of eggs, and then just for fun stuff, I got hummus. I love the one with the Graza olive oil. Just some salsa, some guac. I like this milk in my matcha. Some regular milk for Brett. And then for sweet treats, I love these. It's like dates and they're dipped in chocolate. They're so good and great ingredients. Like if I were to make it, well, I guess it's not super good, but I make regular dates with like chocolate in them usually. And then I said we're having some family over this weekend, so I did just pick up the brown butter chocolate chip cookies for when they come over. Good morning. Saturday morning here. Well, actually, I think it's like noon or so. But I just got in the car and I'm headed just to the grocery store for a quick couple things. We're having Brett's aunt and uncles over tonight, so that's gonna be so fun. And we're really close to them, but we haven't been able to have them over yet. So I'm just going to the grocery store. I do have my big canvas bag here. And then at like Marshall's, HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, they always have these big like reusable bags you can get, and I got this one the other day when I was there to carry my stuff home in. But these are always so handy to have. They're like 99 cents, I think. And they're just so big and helpful for the holiday time. but also for apartment living, it's just easier to have everything in one big bag to get from the parking garage to our apartment. But I wanted to mention these because they're at the checkout line at HomeGoods and stuff like that, and it's so helpful around the holidays if you're traveling to see family or even for Thanksgiving and stuff, to like put all the food in here or put all the gifts in here and just stuff like that. So anyways, I have my reusable bags. I'm glad I remembered them. And yeah, so I just got in the car. I do kind of want to stop and get a matcha. So, like I said, it's only noon. So I did already have a matcha today, but I can typically do about 2 matchas. So I want to go get a matcha. So I think I'm going to go to, it's called Rise Bakery or something like that. And they have a lot of gluten-free and dairy-free like baked goods. But I don't think I've ever tried their matcha. For our family to come over tonight, and they're gonna be here in about 20 minutes or so we are gonna order pizza. But I just wanted to share just how I kind of got a couple things ready, nothing fancy at all, but I have this really nice, it's not nice, but it's like plastic, but it's just a really handy like snack bowl from Hobby Lobby with just some chips, some pretzels, some mixed nuts, blah blah blah. And then I did get this really pretty, I'll take this off now, this really pretty, it's like a cutting board or just like a decorative display board at HomeGoods recently. And anyways, I thought it'd be cute to put the little cookies on. So these are those brown butter chocolate chip cookies from Whole Foods. And then I think this is my water. I just got out some wine glasses. I did get some of these. One thing I always like to do is just walk around and make sure everything that's like candle lit is on, or anything that's like battery powered is on. So I do have these 2 little trees here that I turned on, and then you probably saw I switched out all of the batteries in our lights right there and our candles, so those are fresh. They're so much brighter with a fresh battery. And then these are the only other 2 things that have batteries in them. My little glass Christmas house, my little ornament. Since this is our family like coming over to see our place for the first time, I just obviously cleaned up everywhere so that we could show them around. And yeah, that's it. So it's just gonna be a chill night with them and hanging out. So I just wanted to share that's kind of how I prepped for company. ready for the day. It's Monday morning and I went for a little walk this morning, just kind of got stuff ready for the week, cleaned up, feel good, and just curled my hair. And I'm just gonna throw a little bit of makeup on. Now I'm thinking we have a little birthday party tonight for a family member, and since it's earlier, it's noon right now, so I do want my makeup to last until tonight. So I am gonna kind of just do my fun little glam daily makeup, so that'd be fun. I do have some new foundation I want to try. This was so kindly gifted to me. It's the GRWM Luminous Silk Foundation. I was able to pick my colors and it was so nice because there's so many color options. So for myself, I got 2 options and I'm really grateful that I did, but they're both really great. So I got 5.25, which is this one, and 5.75. My mom got training on how to like do your colors. She kind of just looks at your skin tone, your hair color, like your natural eye color, natural hair color, undertones, everything like that, and she can help you figure out your colors. So meaning like what kind of colors of makeup you should wear, what color clothing you should wear, the best hair color for you based off your like natural coloring, I guess. And she actually helped me figure out mine, and I'm a cool toned, and I never knew that. I'm actually like a pinky cool toned. I always figured I was warm toned. I always figured I look best in beiges and yellowy tones. Turns out I'm cool toned and I look better in cool tones, like pinky or like black even looks better on me. I had no idea. So anyways, I was able to pick some cool toned foundations, and that was been kind of fun having my mom do those colors for me, because ever since then, she did that for me maybe like a year ago. Ever since then, I've gotten like different clothes, different makeup to help enhance that cool tone, and I feel like my makeup looks so much better now. It just, anyway, really excited. But the moisturizer, I need to get another one, is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. I did try this one other time this weekend, and I felt like for me, I like kind of a more fuller coverage, so I did use quite a few pumps of it. Maybe like, I'm using like just not a full pump when I'm pushing down, but probably like 2 full pumps all together, because I like a pretty full coverage. And you know what, I actually realized this weekend when I tried it for the first time, I kind of like to either blend it in with my fingers or a wet beauty blender, but maybe I'll try that. I kind of want to use my fingers because I just felt like a lot of the foundation kind of soaked into whatever I used. So I think for that initial base layer, I'm just gonna use my fingers, but I did really love it. It's like so beautiful and really smoothing. I think it's a great in-between of a luminous foundation. I know it's called Luminous Silk, right? I feel like it's a great in-between of that and a matte, because it's not super glowy. Surprisingly, I kind of thought it would be more glowy, but it actually dries down like semi-matte. So it's one of those like, maybe that's what they mean by luminous silk, but it's one of those good like in-betweens. Yeah, it's so much better blended in with just fingers. That's the foundation blended in. I love it. It's looking like nice and medium to full coverage, which I like. And then just my concealer right now is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in Natural. This isn't the brightest concealer, and I actually go in with a brighter one once this is blended out, but this just adds great coverage that I like for underneath my eyes and in this area. So I'm using this more for the coverage, not exactly the brightening effect. This is such a great find. So I have tried so many cream contours, and this is my favorite. And I'm not even just saying that, it's my favorite. It's from Essence. It's maybe $6, shade 230. I think this is actually a foundation stick, and that's probably why I like it so much better, because it's so creamy and blends out like a dream. Brightening, so you can see that blend out so easily. And then for the brightening concealer, I just have the Kylie in 3.5. You just need a little bit of this. This also is really great coverage, but this shade for me is more of a brightener. This is also another affordable find. It's the Wet n Wild cream blush in Peach Bums. All these cream products just really blend really well together, these formulas together. Now to start setting, I just have my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Since I want this to last through tonight, I am being a little heavy-handed and I'm just gonna set my whole face with this. If you feel like your makeup doesn't last or if you feel like it looks splotchy, this powder will just solve all your makeup problems. Okay, you can see I kind of left some that needs to be blended out. So to do that, I have the MCO. I think it's in the medium. A little bit of Hoola from Benefit as my bronzer. While that is all fresh, I am going to just set that base with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I just fixed my eyebrows a little bit just with a little pencil from e.l.f. or something. And then I just did a really easy eye. You can probably imagine I just took a fluffy brush and put a little bit of just a in-between shade in my crease. Kind of buffed that out. And then I took just a little bit of this like creamy, sparkly color just on my lid here, and then a little bit of this white kind of under the brow just to highlight that. That's it. And then just a white or just a brown liquid line, really tiny line on my upper lash line. Curled my lashes. I like the L'Oreal Panorama. That's been my go-to mascara lately. I like this makeup look because I feel like it looks kind of wintry, like kind of like icy, kind of cold look, like cutesy kind of look with all the blush and then that kind of frosty eye. Just, I feel like it's just kind of a nice wintry. That's about it for my eyes and face. Just wrapping up with my lips, I have the Morphe Makeup Talk liner. For my base lip color, I just like Cheeky. It's one of those Maybelline vinyls. It's just a nice lightweight kind of lasts all day color for the lip. I do like a little bit of a nude. So this is Nude Kate from Charlotte Tilbury. I just kind of hit the center with that while the Cheeky's still drying, so they kind of blend together. And then to carry with me, I'm gonna bring, I did go to the Sephora sale you guys saw. I'm just gonna bring my Summer Fridays Bare Sands, and then I do have that lip liner I just put on. I have that in my purse. So just for touch-ups, I'm just gonna use the Bare Sands, but this is pretty glossy right now. I could put a little bit on. I like to let this lipstick dry a little bit and then put the gloss on. Okay, I think that's the finished makeup look here. I like this. This is kind of what I do if I want to like put in the effort to actually have my makeup last all day and like look like I know what I'm doing. My makeup, this is kind of my go-to look for years, something like this. I do need to put some jewelry on. I just have on obviously my wedding bands. And then I do have on one Miranda Frye bracelet that I never take off. I just love how dainty it is. This is actually new from their fall collection. All of my jewelry is typically Miranda Frye, and I always have the coupon code down below in my description boxes of my YouTube videos. It's just my name, Francesca, in all caps, I think. And I think that gets you either 15 or 20% off, I forget. But it's a great deal. And then where's my, I have a couple rings I like to wear also from Miranda Frye. The little logo ring. This one's pretty. And then this one is really pretty. I like to put this on my pinky ring right next to my engagement ring. I think that looks really pretty together. Just cool. And this would be a nice gift because I got it in a size 4, so you can do like a pinky ring, but it's kind of nice because it's a little bit adjustable with how it closes like that, so it can be adjusted. And then one other Miranda Frye ring is just this little dainty one. So this is kind of my ring stack that I typically have been putting on every day for the last couple months. A little bit of hand lotion. You know what, let me just show you my favorite scents real quick because I have some good ones if you also like that kind of heavier ambery. It's just so good. So this is a great, it's probably not the best ingredients here, but I use it sparingly. So this one is coconut, which is always so good. It's kind of similar to these ones. What are these called? Brazilian Bum Bum, the pistachio. Yes, this is like the pistachio coconut. This is the more marshmallowy pistachio. And then this is almost out. If I stop by Target, I'll grab this again today, but it's the saltwater vanilla from Saltaire. That saltwater vanilla, it smells exactly like this. It smells exactly like Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb, but in a body wash. So good. So if you need some new scents, are these the only ones I have? I really like these. And then if you want an actual perfume, I do like the Dime fragrances because they are cleaner ingredients. I'm out shopping and I just had to make a return for my husband actually to Nordstrom Rack. He ordered a winter coat and it didn't fit him. So I'm just returning that. And the Nordstrom Rack by us, there's one that's by a HomeGoods and TJ Maxx like store. So I found myself over there and I ended up getting a couple of things, nothing too crazy, but a couple of things that I'm really excited about. So I wanted to just do a quick little HomeGoods TJ Maxx haul in this vlog. So this was just in the checkout line, this little Christmas tree artwork. This was only $14.99. I actually have been looking for a little piece of artwork. This is either gonna go somewhere in our kitchen, either like by the coffee bar or by like our kitchen shelves, just something, I don't know, but this was the perfect little affordable kind of artwork, and it really goes, I thought it'd go good with our decor because we just have like the white, you know, kind of creamy ivories, and this is a pretty like beigey color too. And the line, I've never seen the line so long. The line wrapped like all the way through the like line and then all the way around the store. I've never seen it that long, but I waited in it. I was like, this is so worth it. And I just had fun like kind of looking around, people watching while I was in line because the line was so long, like I said, and so it's so fun to see like what everybody get that's worth like waiting in line. You know, sometimes you go into those stores and the line's too long and you're like, it's not worth it, I'm not in that mood today. But everyone was in such a good mood in there. You could just tell everyone is like really getting in the Christmas spirit and just excited. It's an exciting time to be out in the world shopping and people watching. So I got this sweater. This is actually very nice quality. It's from the brand CC. I've actually never seen this brand at TJ Maxx before, I don't think. And let's see, it was $24 at TJ Maxx, but $69 on the original tag it says. But very soft sweater, so it is like a fuzzy sweater material. It's not a sweatshirt, it's more of a sweater. But I'm allergic to wool, so it's really hard for me to find sweaters that don't have wool in them. Even like cheap sweaters will still use like 4% wool or something. So even just that little bit I just cannot wear. So this is like, you know, kind of, it's unfortunate that I am allergic to wool because obviously that and cashmere is like so much better than acrylic. But this is an acrylic sweater, but it's still really nice, very soft. So I got this in a size medium, and this gray color I thought was so pretty. And then this one I couldn't pass up. I couldn't pass it up. I just, you know, like I said, this is my favorite time of year and I love wearing all these cozy sweaters, and since we were gone in Florida the last 3 or so years, I'm just having a lot of fun rebuilding my Christmassy, cozy, warm wardrobe. So I will keep these sweaters forever. I will never get rid of these. So since I felt that way about them, I knew that I should get them. And this is so pretty. It's like a rope. It's like a ribbon that says Mary. Again, I got this in a size medium, that same brand CC. So if it weren't for these, I probably would not have waited in that line, but these sweaters made it so worth it. And for everything, my total was under 100, which is great. And I just got a couple little things. I wanted to get Christmas cards because I do send out Christmas cards. These just say joy. We are hosting a couple holiday parties at our apartment, potentially, or at least if not inside our apartment, in our building, like in the little community room there. So I got this game. I've loved this game. Like whenever I see this for the holidays, I try to pick it up. This was so worth it too. This is the last thing, but just this little sweater for my dog Bo. Both my dogs have a bunch of fur. Like they're not cold necessarily. They're both they're Australian Shepherds, and my one is a Pomsky, so like a husky, so she's made for the snow. But my one Australian Shepherd little guy, my little boy Bo, he's just so little and he's always so nervous, so he shakes a lot, and I just don't want him to be cold and shivering from the cold and shaking. So I got him this little sweater. It's from Eddie Bauer. How cute is that? I thought there was a little tag. Oh yeah, look at that, Eddie Bauer. And this was like $9, but he needed a sweater. They both have coats, but they need like just a little sweater. So cute. Such a fun little HomeGoods haul. Also, I thought this was so funny. I have my little cup here, and this looks like, you know, these cups are from Hobby Lobby, and I was talking to Brett when I left, and I was like, this looks like I probably have like the most delicious peppermint hot cocoa in here, but really it's bone broth. Because I didn't eat lunch, I just had a chomp, and then I just wanted a little bit more protein, so I just have some beef bone broth in here. So funny, but obviously such a great, you know, snack for on the go. Just got cozy in bed with the dogs, and we turned on the Santa Claus on our little TV in our bedroom. I got my Christmas tree on. I actually today just decorated it. You probably can't even tell, but today I decorated it with a couple more ornaments full of like gingerbread ornaments and candy canes. Super cute, so it feels even more festive to have that in here. But I just think I'm gonna end this vlog here, and I'm gonna go ahead, such crappy lighting with the TV on, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed. And it's Thursday, so this video is going up tomorrow. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching today's video, this kind of week in my life, kind of cozy at home, just chill vlog. And yeah, I'm excited for more Christmassy type videos to come. I have so much planned for my channel, and I'm actually gonna do like a bedroom makeover soon, so that's gonna be exciting. So much to be on the lookout for. Let me know what you think about Vlogmas this year, what we talked about, if you want me to do Vlogmas here on YouTube, if you want it to be something that it's like every single day, or if it's more something that's just once a week. Let me know all your thoughts. So anyways, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.